In this video, I will show you how the Karuny E-learning works from a teacher's point of view. As you know, when you're visiting the platform and you're not signed in, you can still see a list of courses, and you can also see a kind of resume about what the courses is all about. But when you click on it, you cannot enter because you need to be logged in as either a teacher or a student. In this demonstration, I will show you how the interface looks like when you logged in as a teacher. So I'm going to go ahead, log in, and normally you will go straight to the front page because I was inside a task. So this is how it looks like. You have your name up here. You have a notification here, which basically will tell you when you have got a new assignment. You have a messaging drawer here, where you can write to your whole team under what's called group. If you're a teacher of several teams, you will have a list of all the teams here. So by one click, you can send a message to the whole group. You can also search individual contacts, and you can send messages straight to those people. And when they receive messages, they will also get a notification up here in the messaging drawer. Normally, we will ask you to put in a picture of yourself here under your profile settings, and we're not going to do that now, but that's in here. On this menu, you have a couple of drop downs, and what you will normally use is the one that is called grades. I will come back to that a little bit later. The rest of the interface is quite clear. It will show you my program, and these are all the courses that you are currently a teacher in or a student of. So there's 8 periods. If you try to click into a course that you are not signed into, it will tell you that you're not enrolled. Then over here you have a little module that's called Grade Me, and that will at any time show the tasks that you need to grade, which means students have submitted and are waiting for you to correct their tasks. Below you have an area called private files, mostly used for students. If you use the app, for example, on your phone, Moodle app, you can take video recording, pictures, and you can save it to your private file, and then it will show up here. Teacher can do the same. So this is the main view. Then over to the left, you also have a menu, and this will show you an overview over what you have access to. So you can go to the dashboard, which in terms will just show you an overview over everything that you are a part of. Recently accessed courses. There's a course calendar that teams can use, where you can schedule courses and stuff. You have your program here. You go to a site page. It's not very developed at the moment, but you have some different site blogs and options there. You can go to my program, and that should show you a list over the periods that you are signed up for. Normally, most of the navigation you can do from within your My Program section here. So let's go into period number 1. You can have an announcement, you can have a curriculum listed up here, you can have an introduction to this period 1 course. Then you have a list of tasks that is divided into courses, study tasks, and experiences. And you have a short wording, and it will tell you how many files and assignments there is in here, and it will tell you about the progress if you were a student. So this is the list of tasks. So we can enter each of the tasks. And normally a task consists of a title. There's a wording. You can have different files and assignments Actually you can also have something called a big blue button, which is like Zoom, where if it's a distant course, for example, the student have to log into this, and you will have a Zoom lookalike conference with a teacher that is in a different location. This is also integrated into the system. So when the student or any person click on this one, you can join the session. And of course, in this moment, the session is probably not started. Yeah, the session is actually started. So now we are just waiting for the teacher to also join. And
You are currently the only person in this conference. You are now muted.
And we can wait for all the students joining up here, and we can start our webcam, and all the students will be taking part in this course given by one of the teachers. So this is the new integration of Moodle at the moment. So at the moment I will close this. It was just to demonstrate what you can do, and I'll go back again. Every task has a principle of a kind of instruction that can be shown as a text document, as a video, as a quiz, as a, whatever you want. And you have an assignment. And an assignment is always a document with a hand under. And the assignment is what triggers the points in the end. So by the student clicking on the assignment, of course, now I'm a teacher, so I will just see how many have submitted and how many I need to grade. But when they click on the assignment, it will open the assignment in the text field, or they can upload a document and they can send it off to the teacher, and this task has been completed. So I'll go back to period 1. Now, so that's how the study section looks like for the teacher, and there is not much actually to do here except adding new tasks, changing tasks, but this we will do in a different video. Then we have correcting tasks, and we will also do that in a different video. If this list is blank, that's a very good thing, because it means you have corrected all your tasks. Another important place to go is what's called grades. And grades is basically all the points that the students have received. And this will bring up a list of the courses that I'm teaching, and at the moment there are 8. In Moodle, each period is a course. So the student have to sign up for all the 8 courses. Each period has a number of tasks. And when those tasks have been completed, you have completed that period and you have passed that course. So at the moment, I will click into period 1, which I'm teaching, and I will get an overview over my students in this course. Here you have a table that has a lot of options as well. In this case, you can click on the minus to not show the individual tasks, minus on courses as well, minus on experiences. And in this way, you have a nice overview over the students' points, how many points they have got in each of the periods they have taken part in. So this period, for example, has 3 students, and from the looks of it, it looks like everybody has done all their points. There are some numbers down here that we don't pay attention to. They are populated by the system but not used by us. What's relevant is the points in studies, in courses, and in experience, and the totals. That's what we are looking for. So if you want to go in and check the individual tasks for assignment, of course we showed on the front page that it will show if you have anything to do. But in this case, let's click into this task. The body is made to move. So I click on this as a teacher. I will get overview of how many participants are in this. And this is across the different schools. We've not managed to find a way to limit this view into only showing the team. But anyhow, drafts are tasks that students have started on, but they haven't sent. Or it can be a student who have sent you a task, you have corrected it but not accepted it, then it's passed back as a draft. Submitted are everyone that has submitted one. Needs grading says 0. So you have graded all your stuff. You can view all submissions for this task. And right now I have a filter that says require grading, but there are none. I could change that to submitted. And I will get a list over all the tasks that has been submitted by students. So a quick overview, it says the student's name, email, and he has got 2 out of 2 points. And he has submitted this. And some they have written it in text here. You can open the grade button. It will open his task. If he had done a Word file, it will convert it into a PDF. And you can click yourself through it and you can correct it. So this is the tasks the student have done. This is your correcting panel. This is where you give the points. And this is where you give your comments. You also have some buttons down in the corner here if you want to focus solely on your screen for the comments, if you want to have a divided screen, or if you want to only see the screen for the student. You also have some tools up here. For example, if you have like answers correct and not correct, you can put some signs in. You can draw, underline. You can write a note. Etc, etc. So you can add all your comments and within the document as well, if needed, highlight, and you can also draw, etc. So all these options you have available in here. At the moment, I'll go back and not save what I have done. If you gave the points, it's obviously accepted. If you click on this one, revert to submission to draft, it means it goes back to the students and the points are not counted. So this is where you see all the tasks that has been submitted. So that's more or less the look of the Moodle from a teacher's point of view. And in further videos later, we will go through the process of editing tasks, the proper correcting the tasks, and to make new tasks.